Testing, testing. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Do me a favor, share this if y'all can. I know it's sad about the ladies, but any one of y'all can come in the chat room if y'all want to and just listen to the show. It's gonna be a quick show. It's not gonna be a long one. You know what I'm saying? Just want to say a few things. And ladies, trust me, it's not bashing you at all. It's really not. But I just want to say a few things, and I want y'all to hear me out. All right. So do me a favor, share this with Team Chris, share this with anybody who you can. Try to bring as many people as you can in. I think I see my man John Grips in the building. What's up, brother? Misty in the building. My brother from another mother, Chris Coleman in the building. What's going on, brother? What's going on with you? How's work, my guy? Hope everything is all well, man. Hopefully you're working smart and not hard. Yeah, so Christopher Burrows, so what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Matt Paris, hey honey. Misty, she shared it. That's the business. She shared it. Let me see if I can share it. Well, I swear. Don't y'all hate these damn smartphones? 1 minute they move fast as hell, but then you trying to do something, the shit just moves slow in the motherfucker. Don't y'all hate this shit? And these supposed to be 4G. These supposed to be 4G motherfucking phones, and they're supposed to be 4G LTE and all this shit, and the motherfucker just runs slow as hell. And then they gonna come up with the 5G, and the motherfucker gonna be running slower than that. You son of a bitches, you duping us out of our money, you crazy motherfuckers, you. 4G my ass, yeah. Hey, you be better off running on Wi-Fi, because for some reason Wi-Fi makes everything run fast if you got a strong connection. Fuck 4G, fuck 4G LTE. We should have stayed with 3G. How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? Shit be running slow than son of a bitch. But it'll run fast pretty much all through the day. When you try and do something important, then some bitch just run slow as hell. How the fuck does that work? How the hell does that work? Chris said he interested in seeing where this goes. I am too, bro. We're going to see where it goes. We're going to see how the ladies going to take what I got to say, because I just said at the beginning, this is not bashing y'all. This actually going to be something positive towards y'all. Because, Chris Thorns, even though I do my videos that I do, or I do the content that I do, trust me, I do not hate y'all. I really don't. I actually love y'all, and I would like to see a lot of y'all do better. Just as well, I would like to see a lot of men do better. I mean, because we can do better, but a lot of us just too much of idiots that we don't want to do better. We just cool with the way things are. And I think a lot of women are too. And we got to get out there frame of mold, because we need to know what we are worth. We are worth more than what we think that we are. Preach. We as men and women are worth more than we do for ourselves. And we got to come out that. We got to come out of that. Real talk. But like I said, this ain't going to be long at all. It ain't going to be long at all. So, hold on. I might do it from here. Or did I close it out? Hold on. Oh, yeah. Shit, I closed it out. So. See, Missy said she agreed. Absolutely. She said she agreed. Absolutely. Well, I swear, this shit just runs so damn slow. I don't know. Hey, that's fine. Hey, that's fine, Noble. You ain't gotta be a lady. You ain't gotta be a lady, bro. That's fine, man. Hey, that's my man, Noble. Noble, you the man, bro. You the man, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You the man, my guy. You the man. Right, Noble. Swing your braids back and forth. You the man. You the man. You a little hardcore sometimes, but hey, you still the man, man. You got my respect, bro. But you a little hardcore sometimes. All right, I put it in Team Chris. Let me share it in one more group and see can we get some people up in here. Shout out. My phone said we got 7 watching. Cool. Let me see. There's another group I want to post this in. Oh, there we go. There we go. Y'all gotta forgive me, man, because y'all know what? It takes a while to set this shit up. It does. I mean, shit. It takes a while to set this shit up. All right. I did enough sharing. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this content. Follow me on Facebook, like this, become my friend, and join us as we do these streams together. We have fun and we talk about serious shit at the same time, but we try to mix it in both with the serious, the good and the bad, and the happy and the sad. Preach. We try to mix all this together. And also, you can follow me on YouTube with the same name, Chris Thorns, and on there you can like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. Okay, and also you can catch me on Twitter. I'm starting to do streams on Twitter where I did about 3 of them now, and then I'm getting a little reactions, but I think Twitter got more trolls than anybody because I did something this morning and somebody came out talking about pussy. Okay, I like pussy. Thank you. I love pussy. Okay, so you can follow me right now here, YouTube, and Twitter. Love to have you on all 3 and follow your boy. And you got any ideas or things you want me to talk about, bring it to my attention, and I'll be glad to talk about it. But again, ladies, to all the ladies that's listening, listen to your boy, lend me your ears. I want to say something to you, and I'm looking directly to the camera. I'm talking to you, all right? Now, what I'm about to say, it does not fit the criteria of all of you, but at the same time, I'm talking to you. Y'all see that finger? I'm talking. Matter of fact, let's point my hand. Because you say you point your finger, you got these point back at you. I'm not a woman. So I'm speaking to y'all. All right? So check this out. Before we get into it, I looked up a couple of definitions. I want y'all to hear these definitions, okay? I looked up the definition of princess. Let me tell you what it says princesses are. Princesses are the daughter of a monarch, a close female relative of a monarch, especially a son's daughter, the wife or widow of a prince. That's what a princess is, by the logic terms. Now, I know with a lot of us, we call our little girls princesses and all that good stuff. But hell, some men even call their grown daughter a princess. But by the logic term here, you're not a princess unless you're a son of a monarch. A daughter of a monarch. Or if you are a close relative, and especially a son's daughter. That's what it says here. All right. But I don't really hear too many people use that term princess anymore. So let's go to the real deal. Let's go to what a queen is called. Now, ladies, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. This is not a diss. This is real shit. Just hear me out. A lot of y'all like to call yourself queens. I think some of y'all deserve the title. But a lot of y'all, you have to work on getting that title. All right? Let me read to you what it says. Logic term. A queen is the female ruler of an independent state. Let me say that part again. A queen is the female ruler of an independent state. That's just one part of it. Especially one who inherits the position by right of birth. Let me say that again. One who inherits the position by right of birth. All right? All right, Jury, no problem. Appreciate you coming by. Hit that like for me. My bad, man. I got to work now. I got to make that money. Hey, I ain't knock you making that money, sister. Go ahead. Hey, salute to you. Make that money. Make it. That's what's up, Nova. Appreciate it. Do it, brother. Do it. So, we have a second definition of the term queen. The second definition says, the most powerful chess piece. The most powerful chess piece. That each player has able to move in a number of unobstructed squares in any direction along a rank, file, or diagonal on which it stands. Now, of course, we talking about a board game right there. When we talking about a chess piece, we talking about a board game. So that doesn't quite go with y'all because they talking about a board game. So we're going to leave that one out. But it's got some more here. Let me read this right here. In the verb form of queen, of a woman behave in an unpleasant and superior way towards. Let's stop right there for a minute. So if we're going to use the verb form of it, then I think it would fit a lot of your criteria. It says unpleasant. Behave in an unpleasant and superior way. So by that logic, then, by the verb logic, then yes, it probably would fit a lot of y'all criteria as y'all call y'all queen. So actually, if you call yourself a queen, then you're not wrong for calling yourself a queen. If in terms you are ratchet. If in terms you act savage. If in terms you just one of the baddest motherfuckers on the planet and just doing anything and everything that is stupid. Remember, unpleasant. Verb form. But now we know in this era, y'all not using it in that term. Y'all using it as I am a queen, then I should be treated like a queen. Hey, Casey Brown, she said, this guy's good. Appreciate you, dear. You want to be treated like a queen. As us, as a man, supposed to, I guess in a sense, bow down to you, but not necessarily. You want to be treated with honor and respect. And I get it. And I agree with you on that. But how can we, as gentlemen or as men, treat you like a queen, but instead of you acting as the other version of it, you are acting as the verb version of it, which is unpleasant behavior towards. I think say towards of. Let me see. Hold on. No, excuse me. Way toward. Way towards. So how can you expect for us men to treat you like that when you're not acting the way it's supposed to act? All right? Now these terms that I just read to you, I think a lot of you is getting it miscued. You don't look at the definition on things that you call yourself, just like a lot of y'all call each other bitches, a lot of y'all call each other hoes, which I don't get what's the pleasure y'all calling each other four-legged dogs. And what's the pleasure y'all get of calling each other garden tool, which is a hose. But y'all talk to each other like this. And I hear it all the time. Little bitch, what you doing? What's up, hoe? What you doing? So how is it when it comes to your fellow females, it's okay for them to degrade you? But if a man get in his feelings or he get upset or he use these same terms, we supposed to treat you like a queen. How does that work? How does that work? Somebody please explain it to me. How does that work? It doesn't. That's why I say in the beginning, to earn the title of a queen, you have to at least act close to one. You would never run a state. You would never run a state. An independent state, you would never run it. But you can earn a title of acting as a woman, as a queen, and you get respected as one. Preach. Now, let's look on the other side of that coin. Ladies, talking to you. A lot of you, I think you like when you be disrespected. Because think about it. If I can get paid for every story that I'd have heard, that a guy done treat you so fucked up and call you every name beside what your birth certificate says and what your mother says, and you stick with them, apparently to me, in my opinion, which a lot of y'all might not agree, you must like the abuse. You must like being disrespected. Because some of you would get disrespected by us men, and you would still claim that that's out of love. Ladies, how is that out of love? I'll wait. Your name is not bitch. Your name is not whore. Your name is not thought. But a man, particularly a thug, can sit up here and call you this all day, and you will accept this. Why? But you say you are a queen. Queen don't let no man disrespect them. A queen gonna get her respect, and she's gonna earn her respect. Preach. She's gonna get it, and she's gonna earn it. Y'all don't hear me? Y'all don't hear me. So there's another definition on here about queen. So let me read it. Oh, well, never mind. Forget it. It's still talking about the chessboard game. It's still talking about chessboard game, so we're going to disregard that. Talking to you, ladies. Talking to you. But, ladies, I got to ask you a question. If we are supposed to acknowledge you as a queen or treat you like a queen, then why don't men don't ever get the medal as a king? It's very rare that I hear a woman call a man a king. Why? Do we not deserve the same respect? What do we have to do to earn our rank as a king to get the respect from you as the respect that you want from us? As a matter of fact, let me be fair and look at the definition of king. Okay. There we go. All right. A king. Pretty much the same thing as it says about a woman. But I'm going to read it to you anyway. A king, the male ruler of an independent state, especially who inherits the position by right of birth. So it's pretty much the same thing that it says about a woman, but it's in reverse. All right. And of course, it goes into the chess piece and all that shit too, you know. But we're going to go by the larger term about us inheriting an independent state, or excuse me, ruling an independent state and inherit to position by right. But ladies, let me ask you a question. To y'all, what is a king? What makes a man a king? And what do we have to do to get their respect from y'all? To earn their right as a king? Since all of you say y'all are queens. So what do we have to do to earn that respect, to get that title as a king? I'll wait. And I'm going to show y'all where I'm going with all this in a minute, because y'all see on the screen what I got pulled up. Some of y'all know what this is. Some of y'all don't know what this is, what I got pulled up. But in the meantime, I want y'all to tell me this. You know, if you feel so wholeheartedly that you deserve the title as a queen, then should men have the same title? And if you do feel like we do supposed to get the same title, why do we not get it? Mr. said there are no kings, only men. Men earn respect, like I said, by being honest and trustworthy. You answer my question. You answer my question somewhat, but not thoroughly, because if we are being respectful and honest and doing right by you, then why does it not make us a king? Because remember what I said about queens earlier. Unpleasant behavior in the verb form, y'all can still get labeled as a queen. So if we act in an unpleasant way to y'all, you notice the definition didn't even say that about the men. It didn't say that if we act in an unpleasant way, we can still get labeled as a king. It don't say that shit at all. I find it ironic. But with the women, it could say you could act in an unpleasant way and pretty much still be called a queen. So, Mystic, by your logic, what you just said, if we are being honest with you and doing right by you, then how are we not getting that label as a king? She said being a king is an empty title and you're not a ruler over a kingdom. That term has no use in this day and age. Same with a queen. Well, at least you acknowledge both of them. I give you credit on that. Sly, what's up, Sly? He in the building. Chris just said something. Let me see what he just said. And the sheet keep going up. Hold on, wait. What did he say? So based on Mystic comments, is it safe to say there are no queens? Thank you. But she did just say that though. So we gotta give her credit. There go my girl, Phoenix Fro. Let me see what she had to say. She said, I think we should do away with those types of exalted titles. There are women who carry themselves horribly but still get to be called queen. Amen, sister. Amen. And the definition just said that. Y'all can act in an unpleasant way and still get this title as a queen. Y'all can act in an unpleasant way and still get this title. But ironically, I looked at the definition of a king. We don't even get that title if we act unpleasant. But you know what the title we get? A bitch ass nigga. We get that when we act unpleasant, okay? We get the title of a whole ass nigga. We act unpleasant. Am I right? Am I wrong? But the definition for a woman, she can act the way she want to act, and we still supposed to call her a queen? I don't think so. I think the term queen has to be earned. But then again, like y'all saying, the word is really non-existent. To be honest, because neither one of us is ruling any states. Neither one of us has inherited the family jewels, however you want to put it. So how can we call ourselves something that doesn't exist? How can we call ourselves something that doesn't exist? Even a princess. But we can let the princess slide because we got little girls. That's what we call our little girls, princess. So we can let that slide, you know. But when I'm talking to the grown adults, and I'm liking y'all responses so far. My man Sly said you cannot build a queendom inside a kingdom. My man Christopher said yet again, it's that double standard. My girl Phoenix Fro, she said, if anyone is being called a queen, I don't need to be called. What did she say? I don't need to be called a queen. My name would do. True. Now, Juliana, if I said your name right, sometimes I call you Queen when I send a video to you. I mean, I don't know why I started doing that. I guess because I don't never see you acting crazy in these comments or whatnot. You probably the only female that I see somebody could post something and you never just said something out the way. I never seen you argue with nobody. I never seen you call nobody out their name. I never seen you do none of that. Okay, so maybe that's probably why I say that when I talk to you in a private manner or when I send you videos that I do. So, hey, it is what it is. I mean, pretty much everybody I talk to pretty much got a nickname, pretty much. So, hey, okay. My man Nathan Cruz, he said ones running around these days are straight up less than peasants, according to their displayed virtues, fools. Mr. said the only reason people use these titles is to give themselves Jesus Christ, hold on. I might look at my damn tablet to see these damn. The only reason people use these titles is to give themselves undue honor, mostly to hide. Damn it! Oh shit! Let me pull out my tablet. I'm about to read y'all comments from the tablet. Every time I try to read your damn comments, some bitch move up again. It move up again. So let me put y'all comments up on my tablet. All right, so let me go to my personal page or what? Y'all give me a minute, man. This slow ass tablet, man. What the fuck was that? Well, damn. Did y'all hear that? Shit, maybe I need to shut down the show. Shit, after hearing that, I need to shut down the show. Hey, Chris, I got Wi-Fi, but you know what? Samsung supposed to be a name brand, but this motherfucker still runs slow. I don't get it. This shit still runs slow. Ah, there we go. There we go. Hold on. I think this the one y'all coming on right here. Let me see. Okay, this the one y'all coming on. All right. Let me scroll up some, see how much can I go back up. And it's not letting me go back up. Jesus Christ. No, Nate, just some bitch been doing this pretty much since I first got it. Samsung always been slow products to me because I got a cell phone that's Samsung and that some bitch is slow as fuck. It is. Okay, and this right here is not letting me go back. But if I try to go here, but it won't help me any because when I go back up here, somebody say something here, the goddamn thing gonna go up again. But well, I was right here. It said Mr. said the only reason people use these titles, titles, not titties, titles. Oh Jesus Christ! Come on now. All right, she said to get themselves undue honor, mostly to hide what they lacking qualities is to tickle their ears. I give you on that. Juliana said, don't you create an empire with a king and queen? Hey, there you go, sister. Christopher said, it's a mindset that helps people feel better about themselves. Preach, preach, preach. Map said, exactly, Chris. That's why I don't like to use those terms. I preach. Sly said, I call my daughter's baby girl, not princess. I feel you, brother. Nathan said, a princess embodies feminine virtues. I hear you, brother. I hear you, brother. I'm trying to reach y'all comments, man, so I can shout y'all out, man, because y'all making some good comments. Casey Browning said, because it's earned. Okay, I hear you, sister. Nathan Cruz says, same applies for queens as well. Absolutely. Juliana laughed out loud. Nathan said, there are far more kings running around than qualified queens or princesses product of their upbringing. Duh. Okay. Casey said, you have to prove by actions what and who you are. Amen. Amen. I agree. I agree. Chris said no 4G LTE. Man, look, all of it suck to me, man, because my phone is 4G LTE, and sometimes that some bitch still run slow. He said for the tablet. Now, I actually ain't got no service for the tablet, so wherever I get a Wi-Fi connection, that's when I really use the tablet. Juliana said what happened. Sound like I heard some gunshots. Or maybe some fireworks. I don't know. She said, LOL. Casey said, no. She said, not like the dude that be on a Family Guy. Oh, no. Matt said, any advice on how to explain to a man you're okay with him not calling you a queen in a way that doesn't offend him? The only thing I can say to you, if he get offended because you told him not to call you a queen, then that lets you know right there he's a possessive guy. I mean, to be honest. They let you know he's possessive. If you're going to get mad at something that's simple, he got to be possessive. Mindy said topic. The topic is, ladies, lend me your ears because I'm talking to you ladies. Nathan said could have a faulty battery. It could. I doubt it because I only had this thing for like a month and a half or 2 months at the most. He said take it back when it's garbage. Mitchell said, Map, I don't have that problem. Most men call me baby, sweetheart, pretty girl, not queen. Casey said in the outer beholder. Okay, I like that. Map said when they use that term with me, I just be like, oh, okay. Mr. said you hanging around pro-blacks. You hanging around pro-blacks, Map, LOL. They just said that's it, build. That's it, build. Losers don't build, less than peasants. Utter trash and zero substance. Ooh, that's pretty harsh right there. But are you wrong for saying it? Map said, Misty, my hair draws them to me. Misty said, laugh out loud, Map. Nathan said being straight to the point would be an issue with a sane individuals. I agree with you on that. My man DJC came and said, all right, y'all, what did I miss? So let me go back up here to what Map said. Now, far as that goes, you know, a lot of people don't like pet names, even men. They don't like pet names. And I had to find this out for myself because I was talking to a lady like that myself, calling her a baby, sweetheart, and all that, but I never used the term queen or princess or nothing like that. And she told me she had a problem with that. I'm like, why you had a problem with that? She said, I don't like pet names. I'm like, why? You would think that if a man says this to you, that you would like this, that it's showing his interest. But she said she doesn't like it. So when a woman says that to me, it puts me in the mindset to say, hey, maybe she's not used to men being nice to her. Okay? Maybe she's not. Maybe she's used to men dogging her out. Or maybe since we on the subject, maybe she's not used to a man treating her like a queen. But I think we already passed that by that logic. There's no such thing because ain't none of us ruling no state. Ain't none of us inherit the genes of a king. So we could rule that out. But she told me she don't like the pet names. You know, so did I get mad? No, it made me feel a little awkward. It made me feel a little awkward because that's what I'm used to doing. But she didn't like the pet names. I didn't get offended. You know, I kept on talking to her. Now, somebody getting offended because you told them don't call you that, then that should let you know right there that it's finna be a problem. All right? And one of the problems is he's probably not used to being rejected on anything. All right? And the second problem is he probably don't like nobody telling him what to do. If he used to doing one thing and you telling him to do something different, he ain't gonna like it. Okay? So there's really no way you can sit up there and tell him don't call you that and He shouldn't get offended, but if he does, you may got a problem on your hand. So that's what I say about that. That's what I say. Right, Chris, other females got him a problem because he ain't used to it. That's just like if a man is, let me put it like this in simpler terms. Y'all know I call out both sides of the coin. Let me put it like this. If a man is used to having sex on the first night and he gets rejected, if he finally met his match and get rejected by this one chick that's not going to give it to him on the first night, what is 9 times out of 10 he's going to do? Depending on what his mindset is now. I want y'all to keep that in mind. His mindset, depending on his mindset now. What do you think he's going to do when he can't get it with you? He going to either do 2 things. One, he's going to stop messing with you, which is probably the main thing that's going to happen. 2, he's going to keep chasing you till he get it. And once he get it, then 9 times 10, he's going to be gone. But again, every man is not like that. It all depends on his mindset. If he really want to be with you, all right, he going to respect the fact that you're not going to fuck him on the first night. All right? But if his mindset a different direction, then all he want to do is fuck you. But ladies, let me tell y'all this. A lot of y'all have intuition. And I give y'all your credit. A lot of y'all have strong intuition. But it's sad to say that a lot of y'all do not use y'all intuition. Why? If you got a sense that something's not right or something's not going to go right, then listen to your sense. Don't ignore your sense, because ignoring your sense will get you fucked up. How many of you agree with me? And I say the same thing to the fellas. If something is not right with the female, we have intuition too. But for some reason, ours are not as strong. And we don't tend to use our intuition too. Because our mindset says, I'm with this fine woman who got this fat ass, who got this nice titties. I'm finna knock a dent in something. That's what we think about. But the whole time, you could run into somebody who is plotting on you, setting you up, got some dudes around the corner, soon as you step in her fucking house. And you're going to get hit up. We don't think about that because it's our mindset. How many of y'all agree with me on that? And it's just real talk. And the reason I can speak on that because I was guilty of that at one point in time. I was. But lucky for me, I never got hit or I never had nobody set me up. But if I heard something that was fishy, I won't go nowhere near it. All right? I won't go nowhere near it if it sounds fishy. But again, mindset. That mind is a terrible thing to waste on both parties, man or woman. Somebody said they can't hear me. I don't see why you can't hear me. I can hear myself fine. Is my audio okay? Now, somebody said something about a fuck boy. Let me see what they said. Because I really hate that term. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't. Somebody said something about a fuck boy. Where's that comment at? Now you fine, Casey. You fine. You fine. Let me see if I can find it. You fine. Because I can't find it right there. Let me see if I can find it. It says my man Reggie watching. What's up, Reggie? If a man sees you at a beautiful queen, they sees you as a man work hard for his money, spending on what he sees. When you deny it's considered it as rejection. Accept what he sees as what he sees, important, beautiful, and etc. I don't think that's it. Hold on. I think I went up too far. Hold on. You know, holder. It's not showing on this end. I don't know why. Anyway, do me a favor, Case. If you can repeat that what you said, put it back in the chat again so I can read what you said. If you could do that again. And let me address that. Let me read what some of these men are saying. Chris said, sometimes intuition is like common sense, which is like deodorant. Good analogy, brother. Good analogy. When you need it, the most isn't applied. Give that man a round of applause. Give that man a round of applause. From the video you got up at Chris Thorne, the entire video shows how pathetic and waste of time that action was. Oh, so you saw this video. I'm not going to play the video because I ain't trying to get in jail, but if you saw this video, then you know where I'm going. Nathan said, is he blue pill, purple pill, or red pill? Mine saying the level of understanding. I ain't never heard of the purple pill. I ain't never heard of the purple pill. Ah, fuck it, y'all. I ain't gonna be able to catch them damn things. I ain't gonna be able to catch them comments, man. God damn it. Yeah, so the thing is with both parties, you know, we got intuition, but ladies, it seems like y'all don't use y'all's, and men, we definitely don't use ours. And I like the analogy Chris just said. It's like deodorant, you know, shit, when you know you need it, I mean, it isn't always applied. And then the thing Nathan said, sort of about the blue pill, the purple pill, and the red pill, you know, it could go with that theory as well. Now, I say all this to bring up what we got up on the screen right now. And let me see if I can blow this up. And again, I'm not going to play this video because I know I'm going to get in trouble if I do. But I am going to do a video about it. So at the end of the day, ladies, I want y'all to take a look at what I got pulled up right here. I seen somebody talking about this earlier today, and they had the link on their YouTube page, and I went to go see the link for myself, and I was like, holy cow. I said, holy cow. Now, you see what the title says, trying to get the mobile hookup. Dude smashes a Metro PCS employee in the back of the store. World Star Uncut. So is it Metro PCS or Metro PC Sex? Which one is it? I think it's the latter one, according to this video. So ladies, when you look at something like this is why I bring up the queen definition. Will a queen degrade herself and do something like this in a public facility? This is her job. She is that horny that she's willing to let that man right there take her to the back of her store, bend her over, and plug her. That's not the worst part. The worst part is this woman knew this man was recording it and didn't do anything to stop him from recording it. What sense does that make? None whatsoever. And when I saw this, I said, you know what? This go to show me right now, right here and now. We as people in general, man or woman, but it always mainly seem like the women, we do anything just to be on cameras. Even make a mini porn. I don't know. Like Mr. said, I don't know if it's a lack of self-esteem. Is it a lack of confidence? Which this probably can go 2 in 1. Or maybe she's what you call the nympho. She just got to have it, and she want it right then, and she want it right now. And you know the fucked up part about it? She could have took that shirt off, because that shirt showing where she work at. She could have took that shirt off. So not only you on camera, you got the camera snitching on you, but you got your work shirt snitching on you. Metro PC sex. That's what I'm calling it, Metro PC sex. Casey Casey Brown said, I really like to talk further about this. I never seen you live. This is cool. Casey, do you want me to open up a phone line? I can open up a phone line. I mean, if you just want to talk to me, I can open up a phone line and let you call in. I had to set it up though. If you want to talk to me now, I mean, if you talking about right now, I mean, I got time. I mean, well, my last vacation day was yesterday, but I ain't doing shit right now. I mean, I'm up here entertaining y'all and talking on some real shit. So if you like me to, I could go set up a phone line and have you call in, and we can have a dialogue. Or you could be free to say whatever you want to say. As a matter of fact, any one of y'all who in there want to call in and talk, let's go. She said, yeah, heck yeah. She said, heck yeah. It's about my comment. Well, I tell you what. Give me about 5 minutes, somewhere between 3 and 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. All right, y'all just sit tight, take your time, grab you a beverage, grab you a snack, and we finna open up the phone lines. We gonna let Miss what's her name, Casey Browning, call into the show, and she want to speak on what she want to speak on. Happy to have you, Casey. If you're not following me right now, friend me and follow me on Facebook. So when I go live, you can catch me on here. And go to my YouTube page and subscribe to my YouTube page and take a look at my content. As a matter of fact, whatever I do on YouTube, it's automatically I go to Twitter. I had to post it to Facebook. So once we get through tonight, go through my timeline and look at a lot of my videos. So if you like what I'm doing right now, you'll love my other content. I'll be right back, y'all. So take this time, do what you got to do. No one's gonna go take a piss, take a shit, whatever you got to do. And we're gonna come right back with the phone lines open, and we're gonna talk to Miss Casey Browning. I can't wait. I'll be right back. Just hold tight, y'all. I'll be with you in a minute. Just hold tight.
Welcome to TalkShoe. Please enter the call ID followed by the pound key. You are now joining the call. You are unmuted.
All right. All right. Sorry about that. It took a little longer than expected. Slow ass computer. Everything moving slow tonight. So I'm gonna put the number up here. So Miss Brownie, if you are watching, I'm finna put the number up here. Let me change his PIN number. All right, Miss Brownie, if you're still in the building, I see my viewers drop, but I guess when y'all hear my voice back on, y'all be back. You could dial in 724-444-7444, and it's going to ask you for a PIN. And this is the PIN number right here, 144907. And if need be, matter of fact, let me type it up in the chat for you so you can get it that way as well. And hopefully y'all still with me, and I apologize for taking so long, but everything want to move slow this early morning. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Chris. Where the hell everybody go? Everybody just left. I said I'd be right back. So the number's going to be 7244. Excuse me. Same thing for you too, DJ C. If you still listening. Same thing for you, brother. Or if it don't work for you, you know, you can call in a personal number. Wherever the hell everybody went, you know, we're going to let the show keep on going and they'll just listen to it later on. All right, they go to call in number if y'all want to call in. Mister says she going to bed. All right, Mister, you can catch the replay. It's all good. It's all good. My man DJ C said he called in. Let me see if we can invite some friends up here, man. Cause yeah, I'm like Chris. Where the hell everybody go? Everybody must have went to bed early. I'm gonna leave it like that. You know, they come in, they come in. If they don't, they don't. They can catch the replay. I think we got let's see. We got Oregon on the line. I think this may be Miss Casey. Hey, Miss Casey, this you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thank you for calling. Thank you for joining the show. Now, I'm assuming my man John Grips brought you in, right? Or was you already following me?
I'm sorry?
I said, I'm assuming that my man John Grips brought you to the show.
Yes, he did. He's one of my friends from high school.
Awesome. That's a cool brother, man. I respect that brother. Much love to him. As a matter of fact, he said he's still in the chat room right now. Yeah, usually when I do the call-in show, when you come in, you're going to be muted, so I won't be able to hear you right off top. You just have to wait till I unmute you. Then we can have a discussion or whatnot. So in the near future, when you call in again, just be known you're going to be on mute when you come in the line, okay? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I don't know if you can really hear me.
No, I can hear
Yeah.
you. Yeah, I'm trying to see, can you hear me? Okay. So yeah, you said you want to talk about the comment that you made. You got the floor, dear. Let's go.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. I was getting a lot of feedback. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about my comment because that's actually something I've been kind of dealing with lately. Is the whole, I guess, the phrase that you don't like, the fuckboy syndrome. And just what I said was, if you don't want that, if that's not what you want, then don't accept that kind of behavior.
Okay.
Go
ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, what? I'm gonna ask you. What is a fuckboy to you?
A guy that has no interest in a woman other than for sex. That's it.
That's
or they could give the idea that they want more just to get sex.
Okay, I'm gonna roll with that for a minute, and I'd have heard somebody say that before. Now, what do you call a woman that know that a guy is after this and they still give it to him anyway?
That's a very good question, and I'm not sure I really feel comfortable answering that.
I know. That's called picking your brain. So if a man is
Yep.
if a man is a fuckboy because that's all he want a woman for sex, and like I said, I guess I could give you a little leeway on that in a sense or whatnot. But is it fair to say that about a man, but you don't call out a woman that does the same thing? Because it used to be one point in time that it used to be us men, we would do our thing with y'all, we'd go on by our business and we won't think shit about it. But
Right.
I don't know what happened with y'all. Maybe y'all done went to a pimping school or something, but y'all done turn around and reverse that shit on us.
Well, okay, so first off, if a man can do it, then so can a woman, in the sense of using somebody for just sex.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if that's what both people want, then there's nothing wrong with that because that's what both people want. But when one person wants a relationship and it's been clearly stated, and then that guy just kind of tails behind it and says, oh, yeah, okay, and then actually has different motives, that's when it becomes wrong.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up because that was going to be my next question to you. You know, what if, because my thing is understanding is the best thing. Do you agree?
I'm sorry?
I said my thing is understanding is the best thing, right?
Right.
So if two people come together, if the man make it understandable that that's all he want is just a casual dating or casual sex, does that still makes him a fuckboy? If he getting an understanding with you, that's all that he wants. Because listen to what you said earlier. You say a man that just uses you for sex, and that's it. I give you that. But I listen to what you say, and I listen to what you don't say. But if a man is giving you an understanding that that's all he want, is it fair to call him a fuckboy after that?
It's only if it's clearly stated. If it's clearly stated and it's not understood or it's ignored, that's the problem that I have. Okay. Is that when I say, okay, so for instance, let's say I meet somebody on a dating site, right? Mm-hmm. And I say, I want a relationship. And he says, well, I just kind of want to have sex and have fun and do whatever. Mm-hmm. Well, now that both of those statements are out in the air, it's up to the woman to say, okay, I accept that or I don't, because that's what I want or that's not what I want.
Mm. Okay.
Well, so really, it kind of lands in the female's hands once it's stated from both sides, because in society, women make the choices, I guess. And that's not how it goes in my book. But anyways.
Now, hold on. Now, why doesn't that go in your book?
Because the man is the leader of the household. Period. The man leads, woman follows. Man makes the decisions, woman is the caretaker.
Okay.
That's my opinion. I guess I'm just kind of old-fashioned.
No, roll with your opinion. Don't turn around and say you guess. I mean, this is an approachable show. And once you watch me a little later, I'm real cool. That's what we got you here for, to speak your mind. Do not go back on what you said. Speak on how you feel.
Oh, no.
If that's how you feel.
No,
go ahead.
I just know that that's how I feel and others see it differently. Okay. And I understand that.
Let me see if you can answer this. My man Nathan Cruz said wrong. She's assuming ladies are honest about actually being serious about wanting a relationship. What do you say about that?
That women are the only ones that talk about wanting a serious relationship?
He said wrong. She's assuming ladies are honest about actually being serious about wanting a relationship. So in other words, he doesn't agree with you when you say that.
That's hilarious, because women can be just as deceitful as men.
I agree.
I mean, both women and men are the same species. We are both capable of making the same mistakes and being just as successful as the other.
Absolutely.
We're all human.
Absolutely. I agree. Absolutely. Now, you said something that's intriguing. And it's glad to hear a woman to take accountability for this. When a man comes up front and say, hey, this is all I want is sex. You said at that point, it is up to a woman to decide what she want to do. So let me pick your brain on this one, and you as a woman tell me how you feel about this. Okay, if y'all both have an understanding in the beginning that it's nothing but a sexual thing, and maybe a casual thing, and y'all supposed to have this understanding. What do you do if one start catching feelings, which 9 times 10 is going to be the woman catching feelings, because y'all feelings are stronger than the man? What happens then? Why do y'all catch feelings when it's supposed to be understood that it's only supposed to be a sexual thing?
That I don't know how to answer, because if it were me, if a guy says, this is all I want, I'm not going to push him into a relationship in the long run. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, well, I can change his mind, because that's not up to me. That's his choice to do. And he clearly stated that this is what he wanted, which for one is freaking awesome if a guy would do that, because I have not met more than one guy that could actually say what's on his mind and say what he wants and actually stick to it. But in the same regard, though, if it were me and I started catching feelings, I would be upfront about it and say, hey, I've got feelings. I know that this was not part of our agreement. Have your feelings changed? Have you decided, something differently? And if he says no, then I cut it off right then and there.
And my man's Chris just said in the chat. He said, "Don't let it go any further to save yourself from heartbreak, which is bound to happen." Do you agree? I totally agree with that.
Oh, what's that phrase about?
Listen. He said, "Don't let it go any further to save yourself from heartbreak, which is bound to happen." Listen to what he's saying now.
Can you repeat that?
He said, "Don't let it go any further to save yourself from heartbreak, which is bound to happen."
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Okay. You finna say something behind that. Go ahead. You got the flow. What was you finna say behind that?
Okay, so I can't remember the phrase, but my parents told me it all the time. All is fair in the game of love or something like that.
Love and war.
You know what I'm talking about?
Love and war.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So you go in knowing what the risks are. And if you can't accept what risks you have to take or, in the long run, then you shouldn't even be in that situation. Like if you are unsure that you can handle having a sexual relationship with somebody and that being it, then you shouldn't be in one.
Okay. Hey, I can't argue with that, chick. Go ahead with your bad self. Go ahead. Are you?
I just.
Go ahead.
I got so tired of people not being upfront and not just saying what they want. They just beat around the bush and they can't just come out and say it like it's going to hurt my feelings. And even if it did, so what? Like, we probably don't even know each other well enough for me to be all acting butthurt. Like, I never got that.
Well, the thing, 1470. Well, the thing about that is, and I'm gonna speak from a man perspective, and maybe you can speak from a female perspective. The thing is,
okay.
I know with me, if you tell me to be straight up with you, and that's what I do, but I get punished for it. And if it's going to be a repeated cycle, then why keep doing it? Because here's my thing. For some reason, when we tell the truth, we get punished for it. But if we tell a lie, it seems like it fixes everything. Even though it may be a temporary fix, but it fixes everything. So if I'm telling every female who I talk to the truth, and I'm constantly getting the shit end of the stick, or I'm getting downgraded because I'm telling them the truth or being straight up, then why not take a different approach?
Okay, so can you explain that a little bit differently? Like, how do you get punished, like, for telling the truth?
Well, some of them, like you said, they call you a fuck boy. They call you everything besides your name. Stuff they want to talk shit to you about, they'll bring it out. I mean, just telling the truth gets you degraded. Let me not say we're all. Now all of y'all are like that. Some of y'all do accept the truth. Some of y'all do accept the truth. But a lot of them, when you tell them the truth, right? Well, a lot of them, when you tell the truth, it gets you downgraded. But if we tell you a lie, it just be like, oh, okay then, cool. You will roll with that. Now, my man John Griff said that's not true. He said, I tell women the unfiltered truth all the time, and I don't get flack for it. Ask Casey. Well, the thing about that, John Griffs, that is true.
Yep.
That is true, and it's not true. You and Casey went to school together, so y'all grew up having an understanding. So, yes, it might not be like that with you. But notice what I said. Now, all women or men is going to accept the truth, but a lot of us will accept the lie versus the truth. So you can't tell me that that's not true. Yes, it is true. It's half true. I'll say it's half true, so you can't tell me that's not true. But you and her been friends for a long time. So, no, it would not happen to you with her. All right? But I like your point, though. I like your point. But go ahead. You got the flow. Or what else you want to say?
Well, with the getting punished for telling the truth, one thing that I've always said in the beginning of any friendship, relationship, whatever kind of relationship it may be, even with family members, is that don't ever lie to me, because then it won't be that I don't want to trust you. It'll be that I can't. And I don't care what kind of experiences you've had. Don't put that on me because I'm not everybody else.
I agree.
And that goes
I
vice
agree.
versa
I agree.
with everybody else.
I agree. I agree.
There
I can't
are
argue
some
on that.
things that, right, and there are some things that one person will be okay with and another person won't. It's all about point of view, perspective, and life experiences and how you were raised.
Okay.
But, and this is another thing I really don't like, is how people put a title on men and then a title on women when even though we're part of the same species, we all have differences. We all view things differently. We have different opinions.
Okay. I like that. You kind of picking my brain a little bit too. That's what's up. I like that. I like the challenge. I like the challenge. That's what's up. So let me ask you this. Now, this is going to be a little brain tease. I want you to listen to me close when I ask you this.
Oh, shoot.
Just listen to me carefully. Do you
Okay.
really want somebody to tell you the truth all the time? Or better yet, let me ask it like this. If somebody told you the truth all the time, do you think they really care about you? And I'm going to tell you why I ask you like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think when people tell you the truth all the time, do you think they really care about your feelings?
Well, let me ask you this then. If we were hanging out and you had toilet paper stuck to the bottom of your shoe and I didn't tell you about it, is that me not caring? Or is that me caring about your feelings?
Well, that right there versus a boog in my nose. I mean, I guess I can let you. I guess I can let you slide. You didn't tell me if I had tissue on the bottom of my shoe, but if I had a boog in my nose, you didn't tell me. I would like for you to tell me instead of just busting me out. But let me tell you. Okay, well, let me try a different direction where I'm going with this. Okay, and I like to use this, and maybe you're gonna debunk this, but that's cool. That's what you're on the phone for. So let's say me and you are dating. Let's say me and you are dating, and I'm constantly fucking off on you. And I'm coming telling you with no problem that I'm constantly fucking off with you. Hey, I slept with this woman today. You forgive me. And I go the next day and slept with somebody else. And I came and told you with no problem. And I did it for a third day. Said, hey, I fucked somebody else and came and told you with no problem. I'm telling you, I'm being honest, but I'm doing stupid shit at the same time. So with those combined together, can you really say that I care about you because I told the truth?
Okay, so two things for that. One, have a little bit of tact.
Okay.
And it also, the second thing is that it depends on the parameters of that relationship. If it had been something we had discussed that, hey, yes, we're going to date, but we both feel it's okay, or I feel it's okay that you sleep around, then I'm okay with that. But if I'm not, then it's my job at that point to say, okay, I'm not okay with this. And we need to readjust what we want out of this relationship. And if it doesn't match up, then we need to look other places.
So in other
Now,
words, okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
But like I said, it also, if you can have a little bit of tact, and just explain, hey, this is what's going on. I'm 10 times more likely to stay calm about the situation and not even flip shit, so to speak, about any of it, because you had the balls to come up and tell me about it. Like, as long as those are the parameters of the relationship. If they're not, then you need to discuss where it's going and figure out if what each party wants is still what each party wants.
I'm listening to what you're saying. You said you were I guess you won't be like a dick or an asshole about the situation or whatnot. But now that doesn't mean you're gonna be a fool for somebody who constantly fucking around on you, right?
I mean, I'm gonna be pissed if that's not what we agreed on. But there's no sense in me flipping out and doing all this crap and then being like, well, crap, I shouldn't have said that or I shouldn't have done that. Like, for instance, I dated a guy for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I fell head over heels in love with him. I mean, just like head over heels. My daughter loved him. Freaking, like, everything was perfect. We did freaking family photos. I mean, you name it, we did it. And then I found out that he actually was sleeping around behind my back and doing numerous other things. And he was using me because I guess I make good money. I don't know. But, and when his friend came up and told me, I just confronted him. I said, is this going on? And why didn't you tell me about it? Well, I didn't want to start a big fight. There's no sense in a big fight. We're done. We made agreements. You broke the agreement. Done.
Okay.
It's that simple. I told him, I was like, don't ever talk to me again. Like, this hurts. Just leave it at that.
Let me read a comment. My man Nathan Cruz said, he said, if you're being honest with each other, how would you come to cheating? I think I'm understanding what he asking, but then again, I don't understand what he asking.
Can you repeat it?
He said, if you're being honest with each other, how would you come to cheating?
Like I said, it depends on the parameters of the relationship.
Okay.
Because cheating in itself is basically a lie. It's when you enter into an agreement and then you go against that agreement or what you and the other party feels that agreement means.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
I feel you on that. And then my man Chris came back. Chris, if you want to call in, since you up, brother, you want to call in and talk for a little while, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the phone too, because I don't know how many characters you could type in the chat room, but if you want to call in too, brother, hey, I'd love to talk to you, man. He said, people do crazy nonsense like that. I mean, tongue-tied. He said, people do crazy nonsense like that. It's like being an honest hoe. I get where he comes from on there, because if I'm fucking everybody, just like if we call a woman a hoe for fucking everybody, then a man can get called a hoe too. So I get what he's saying when he says that. So I get that. And he comes back and said, think about it. He said, too good to be true theory. Absolutely. I agree with him on that one. Yeah, Chris, I can have two of them on the same time. Yeah, I can. I'd rather not, but I can, though. I can have two people on the line at the same time. Let me switch the screen so you can get the number. Let me switch screens to get the number. And Casey, thank you so much for joining, dear. This is awesome. You know, we don't get too many women calling in, but we, my man DJ C, who hosts these shows with me, you know, he's on the line now, but I'm talking to you right now. And we be trying to encourage more women to call the show, you know, because y'all voice matters just as well as the men. Just because we men doesn't mean this show got to be all about men. We want the women to start calling in too. You understand? And I'm glad you did.
Right.
You know, you had the courage to call in and explain what you said. We having a nice dialogue. Man, I think this is a great dialogue. You know, I get what you're saying. I think you get what I'm saying. All right. So let me go. I switched the screen. So they go to the number for whoever want to call in. They go to the number right there. You can call in and speak your piece. So let's get on this situation. I was showing, if you can remember, I was talking about the lady who was at her job and let this man record her while she was at the job, and you see her shirt plain as day saying Metro PCS. Now that's a one-day giveaway that you at the job getting boned, and another day giveaway you letting this dumbass dude recording you while y'all in the act. What kind of shit is this? And I did a stream on Twitter, a.k.a. Periscope, however you want to call it. And I said, if our society had got that fucked up that we are letting sex overcome our lives, that we are willing to do anything sexual to get on cameras? And why would women allow themselves to be so low to let a man put them in this position where they can lose their job? That's your income.
Yep.
Go ahead, speak your mind.
Okay, so she has no integrity. She has no self-esteem. Probably didn't get enough attention from her parents growing up, so now she's trying to get it in the real world, what she considers to be the real world. Because I've never been a big fan of people who like just on a way, like it's one thing if it's personal, like it is between you and the person, but to share that like with the whole world, like that's a big deal. Like that's like, and excuse me when I say this, but that's your ass on a camera. That
Baby,
you know what I mean?
mind.
Like,
speak your mind. This is a show with no hold bars. Speak your mind. I mean, as long as you keep it respectful, just keep it respectful. But you cussing, that's not disrespectful. So go ahead, speak your mind.
like, I just don't see how women are okay with that. Like, my opinion of me as a woman being with a man, that is a very personal and intimate act. Like, for me to put that on the internet is like saying that I'm good enough, or like, okay, let me reword that. Oh, rewind.
Watch out now.
That's
Watch
like
out.
saying that everybody on this planet that can see that is worth me, which is not necessarily the case. I'm not saying that all people are trash. I'm just saying that I know my worth, and I know I'm worth more than that.
Absolutely. That's what I'm getting at. And that's what I was getting at. You know, why are a lot of our women are not knowing what their worth is, but when they get what they get because you showing this is what you are, but when we give it to you what you are, then you always complaining. That doesn't make any sense. If you letting this man parade you as a Metro PC sex, we ain't gonna say PCS, where the S stand for sex. So we're going to say Metro PC sex on this one. Metro PC sex. And you let this man put you out like that, then you can't come back and complain talking about, all men do me wrong. It ain't no good man in the world. It ain't none of that. No, you know why? Because of shit like this.
Exactly.
Because the next man going to see this, be like, well, shit, you let him do it. I want to do it too. Why you want to act different with me?
Right. Why is he better than me?
Exactly. Why you want to act different with me? Exactly. Casey, thank you so much for calling in. If you like, I can put you back on hold. You can listen to the show, or if you gotta go, I understand. But let me bring my boy DJ C in, and if you stay on, you know I can bring you back in if you got some questions you want to answer. If the men want to ask you a question, so it's totally up to you. But I'm gonna put you on mute real quick. Just stay on the line, or if you gotta go, just type in the chat room. You gotta go. Okay. Thank you so much, dear. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Brother Smooth.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm doing fine, man. Just up here trying to stay awake and do this paperwork here and listen to the show and a little bit of music here. And like I like the topic here, and I really, really enjoyed what Casey had said.
Exactly.
Thumbs up. Both thumbs went up on that one because she made a lot of sense on certain things, and then there were certain things that us men were like talking about in the chat, and like and like certain things that you were picking her brain about, which also was like really making some sense. So we're like, yeah, let's do this because this is a good topic.
You know who she remind me of? She remind me of Kelly. That's what she remind me of, you know what I'm saying? Because I picked her brain, and she turned around and picked mine. But I feel like I was two against one because John Grist was going against me too, you know what I'm saying? But I got something for him too now. He can pick my brain all he wants to, but I pick his right back, you know? But that's my boy, though. John Grist, no, you the man, bro. I fuck with you, man. You the man, man. And thank you for bringing Casey on, man. She was a wonderful guest. She's in the chat room saying awesome. She said awesome. You was awesome too, dear. You was awesome too. So, DJ, I know you at work, man. Let me get you say what you got to say, and I'm letting my man Chris in and say what he got to say. So, I don't know how much of the show that you caught, but you know it's a motherfucker ridiculous that these women want these titles, or us men for that fact of the matter, you know, want certain titles. Why are we not doing what we need to do to earn them titles? Why we want to demand respect to get these titles? Now, if you heard me say the definition of queen and king, they both are in the same. But even with a woman, but it goes further with a woman. It says with behavior, insane behavior, or however you want to call it, they still can get labeled as the thing of queen. They can still get labeled that. But now you want to use the logic term, there's no such thing as a queen because nobody owns the state independently. We have not inherited the blood of a king or a queen. So it's just a myth, the word that we are using to claim each other, okay?
Yes.
So if we want to run around call ourselves this, king or queen, then we need to at least act somewhere close to it. Preach?
I agree.
All right.
Preach.
Right. So now you see what I'm talking about. This lady on this video, I don't know if you seen the video. I can't play it because I know I get a hit, so I'm not going to play it. But this lady.
Yeah, what did it look like again? I might have saw it, but I want to be sure that I saw it.
The lady was in there getting poked at her job with a Metro PC 6 shirt on. I call it Metro PC 6.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's Metro PC 6. Yeah. And she allowed this dude to record it. And she knew he was recording it. But this woman had her company name shirt all up in the damn camera. In the back of a damn store.
Yeah.
So go ahead, brother. Speak your mind. And I need to go do something real quick. So go ahead, bro. You got the flow. I got to go do something real quick. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to just take the flow while you do that until you get back, though.
Right.
What's up, everybody? It's DJC here real quick, and I'm going to, talk while Chris is going for a little while. In the story that he just told me, if a woman is letting some man have sex with her at her place of business, place of income, knowing that she may have kids and maybe not, don't know, no really big deal. But at the same time, then you want to be called queen and you want respect, but you're disrespecting yourself. You can't have it both ways. Number one. Number two, if you are a queen, and as we say, if we are kings, we need to earn the titles, not just be given titles, because it's easy to give a title instead of earning a title. And then knowing once you get the title, you need to hold on to the title and plus present yourself when you have that title. So in my opinion, whether everybody agrees or agrees to disagree, I'm not giving no titles to no one who don't deserve them, for number one. Then number two, if someone were to give me that title, I'd still be humble enough to show myself worthy of that title. Now, the young lady that was having sex with the young man inside of her place of business, because I'm not going to keep saying that, of course, and at the same time, the man is recording her at the same time, that tells me something. That tells me that you don't deserve to have that title, because guess what? You really didn't earn the title, much less that you don't really need that title, because you're not presenting yourself to be the title. And I hope y'all guys hear me when I say this, and that's men or women, because guess what, though? Heavy is the head that wears the crown, whether it's a king or a queen. I've heard that said. So, mind you, if you want to be called something, or saying if you want the title, you need to earn it. And like in this case here, even if someone gives you that title, don't really accept the title. You will need to earn the title and show that you are approved of the title without even having to do or say anything about that title. Because guess what, though? Everybody can give titles, but everybody don't deserve them. Preach. And at the same time, for those who need the title or wish they could have the titles, usually don't get the titles when they do the work to get the title. Do y'all hear me?
Oh, yeah. Preach, preach, preach. DJ, let me ask you this, man. And being called a queen, is it necessary based on the skin color? Can anybody be a queen, or is it necessary for the black women, in your opinion?
Once again, I'll go even. I'm just going to take it exactly like I just said it, Chris. In this case, whether you're black, white, Hispanic, or whatever your nationality is, you can be a king or a queen, yes, if you earn it. But at the same time, if you get it, you got to show yourself that you are worthy of having it, because everybody can talk the talk, but can they walk the walk? Preach.
Preach.
Because everybody don't deserve it. And because I know before I've been called a king or whatever else like that. It's like, nah, because in this case here, it's I don't have no kingdom. Like in this case here, I would love for you, saying it, between the two of us, it's nice. But at the same time, let me earn that title, and let you earn that title, because, and I'll even take it a step further. Can I talk in here? Mm-hmm. Just because somebody gives you that title don't mean you're going to keep that title either. Because you can be a king today, and the next minute you a daggone pauper or a peasant. Y'all don't hear me.
Preach, brother, preach. And I think
Because in this case here, it's like, I'm sorry, brother. Go ahead.
Now I'm saying Casey like what you're saying too. She said, "Oh my God, this dude though, that's what's up." Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. Casey, if you hang around me and Chris Thorns, you're going to hear some good stuff. Trust me when I tell you. I'm going to preach to you tonight. Now, in this case here, like I said, though, like today you could be the king. Tomorrow you might not even be that king because somebody else end up taking your crown without you even knowing it, or like right in front of your eyes if you're not careful. Y'all don't hear me. So like to sum all that up, though, don't come in my face or anybody else's face talking about you a queen this, you a queen that, you deserve respect this, and yada yada yada. When you're going out here, what I'm saying is like you're setting the bad example. You are degrading yourself. You're letting somebody degrade you, and yet somebody else, like say myself, Chris Thorns, or any of the brothers that's in the chat room with us, who are respectable men by nature, don't come up in our faces talking about demanding stuff when you're doing stuff out there knowing full well you don't even deserve that respect. Y'all don't hear me? And I'm done. Drop the mic. Boom.
Drop the mic. Boom. There you go, brother. There you go, man. Hey, DJ, it's always a pleasure, man. You always make time no matter what it is, brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you was able to come in and say something. So let me put you on mute. We're gonna get my man Chris I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He'll tell me how to pronounce it, but let's get another Chris up here, man. I'm gonna put you on mute real quick and let him say what you gotta say, brother.
Chris brothers, like we rule this spot, man.
Yeah,
so
three Chris.
On mute, y'all.
Three Chris. All right, brother.
All right, man. I'll be here. Hello?
The city's so nice they named it twice. New York, New York. This you, Chris?
That's me, brother. What's going on, man?
Everything is everything, brother. Good morning to you, man. Thank you for calling in the show, man. You got the flow. What you want to say?
Okay, two things. The previous guy before me, he set the bar pretty damn high. It's going to be tough to follow that.
Yeah, that's my co-host. He used to host these shows with me. His name Chris also.
Okay, and then I want to touch on something I had said before about the whole honesty, when it's too honest, and the way you would set it up about, dating and you telling the girl, oh, I slept with this girl today, I'm going to sleep with this one tomorrow. I want to touch on that for a little bit because it was something Nathan said, and I had proceeded before that about, is it okay when you're too honest when you're cheating? You know what I'm saying? The way you laid it out, it's like, is being too honest, like justifying your wrong to your partner regardless? Like, okay, yeah, I did this. You understand what I'm saying? The way you set it up before, which I think was Kate.
Mm-hmm.
You think is that too honest, or what? Like, I think, I like I said, does that justify it? Do you feel it's justification of your, urge to sleep with other women, even though you're dating somebody? When is too honest? Too honest.
Let me see if I can say this the best way I can, because my thing is this. Nathan made a good point. We're supposed to be honest then, how does it lead to cheating in the first place? Because if man's supposed to be doing what he's supposed to do, then why do we still get cheated on? And if a woman supposed to be doing what she's supposed to do, then why do she still get cheated on? We always make excuses for why we cheat, but do the excuses always fit? Now, here's the thing. Now, people say, they got a thing where they say the first time you cheat is a mistake. The second time, it's a choice. I disagree when they say that. The first time is a mistake within itself. Now, let me explain why you may think different. Because, just like you said, we already acknowledge we in a relationship. So this woman being good to me, and she's everything that I say that I wanted, why would I go out and fuck that up? And let's just say if I leave her to go deal with this other woman, do I honestly think this woman going to take the place of what me and this other woman built up? Now, we talk about years of relationship that we built up together. There's no way no other woman's going to come in and try to rebuild what me and that last woman had. No matter how hard she's going to try. So you got the one woman you've been with for years. They probably done cooked, they clean, made your bed, washed your dirty drawers and everything. But you try to leave her for this one right here, she don't do half of the shit that this other woman did. You
Unfortunately, a lot of guys put themselves in that predicament.
Exactly.
You got the one.
Exactly.
They got the one willing to do everything, go to the ends of earth, go to hell and back, and then there's the one who can't even wash her own drawers. You want her to wash yours.
Exactly. So that's why I asked her the question. If we was dating and I kept fucking off and I just kept being honest with her and say, hey, I went and fucks about this day. She forgave me. I come back the next day, hey, I just went and fucks about this day. She forgave me again. And I just keep continuing this cycle. Can you really say me being honest is being that I care for you? Can you really just say that? If anything is showing I don't give a fuck about you, I'm going to kind of disrespect you because of what? You are allowing me to do it. As long as you allow me to do it, I'm going to do it. Because
it's like what I said before about giving somebody that power.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw when you said that, and and you made a good point. Exactly. If you get them the power to do so, then they're going to do it. Same thing with a woman with a man. If you give a woman the power to fuck you over, she's going to do it. Now, a lot of people believe in the 3-strike rule. I say I believe in it in certain instances. But when it comes to a relationship, no, I don't think I give you a second chance if you fucked off on me and I've been good to you. I had a woman tell me once that when a woman cheats, it's because a man left a door open for her to cheat. And I said, explain yourself when you say that. She said, well, one of the things is you could not be doing the things you were doing in the beginning. You made her start slacking up. You don't show her no affection, no attention. I mean, when you come home, everything just dull. She could come in your face with a butt-ass naked and you just look at her like she crazy. And I said, you know what? I can give you that. I can give you that. But see, Chris, like I say, brother, I'm one of the ones who listen to what you say, and I listen to what you don't say. What she didn't say is, we're going to try to work it out first. And if we keep on continuing, then you might end up stepping out. She didn't say that. But still, I gave her a pass. So I asked her, I said, okay, what about the men that are doing right by you? He doing everything he's supposed to as a man. And a woman still goes out to cheat on him. What do you say about that? She said to me, because he still left a door open. How the fuck did he still leave a door open if he be doing what he's supposed to do? Now, that's why I got to part ways with you on that one. You can't tell me if a man, let alone a woman, doing what she's supposed to do and you still go step out and they're supposed to be justified, a fucking door is still open. No, if a man and a woman is doing what they're supposed to do and a spouse or whoever still go step out, then that was your choice. It ain't had shit to do with me. That was your choice. You agree or disagree?
My favorite 2 words, double standard.
There you go. There you go. And I saw you saying it in there a lot. And it's actually right. A lot of stuff is double standards. It is double standard. Go ahead, brother. I'm going to give you the flow, though. Let you say whatever you got to say, brother.
Okay. So I'm glad. And the other thing I want to touch on is the actual articles you linked, which is the Metro PCS employee, now Metro PC unemployed, once this gets out there.
Metro PC6. That's what it is. PC6.
Yeah. And I think that maybe part of, sometimes people do stuff like this because they are attention whores. Mm-hmm. Pardon my phrase, attention whores. They thrive for the attention. Attention whores. They need, maybe they're so empty at home. I forgot who said it earlier, but somebody said she's probably the product of a, no father figure in her life to at least, kick her ass in the right direction. Like, hey, you can't be doing this shit for, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can't be doing it. Mm-hmm. Look, if she is a single mother herself, she just literally fucked herself out of her job.
Absolutely.
Because Metro PCS ain't going to deal with this. This is going to be a real taint on their reputation. Not to say their service is the greatest, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, right. Go ahead. I get you.
I think part of it is I think she did it for attention, and and unfortunately, people do things. They do the wrong things for attention,
Absolutely.
and that's people get headlines for the wrong reasons.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I totally agree with you on that, brother. I totally agree with you there. But now, here's the thing, Chris. Now, a lot of us like sex, especially men, sometimes we just sex addicts, and we do stupid shit like this too, just having sex at mysterious places or whatnot. But you got a lot of us that's mature and got to say, hey, you know what? I can wait till you get home, Because if we stand together and we going half and half on bills, why would I want to risk my girlfriend's job, let alone mine, because I'm horny and I got blue balls? Why?
Yeah, hornier than a 3-ball cat. That doesn't make no sense, Like, seriously.
Right, exactly. It doesn't make any sense. Now, I've been told this video has been reported by other people who work for Metro PCS, and if it's had, then I'm saying, hey, kudos, But me personally, for somebody to do something like this, they have done it before. But only this time, you have been a little bit too cocky with it, and you allowed yourself to be recorded. And you knew damn well this man gonna put it on social media. World Star Hip Hop catches every damn thing. Come on, you're not stupid, lady, or are you?
Because the problem is, in this day and age, you can't do anything anymore without it being exposed to social media.
Absolutely.
Maybe back 15 years ago, 20 years ago, you could get away with this because where's the evidence? Mm-hmm. Now, forget it. Everybody wants to pull out their camera phone like this Steven fucking Spielberg.
Thank you.
Hey, let's record this. Oh, my God.
Thank you. Exactly. Thank you. And that's the thing. I don't think a lot of us understand this, man.
Not to cut you off. Not to cut you off. I'm sorry, but
go ahead.
This also pertains to a lot of, especially teenagers, who are fighting. A lot of instead of stepping in and doing something, everybody wants to think they're working for Showtime recording an MMA fight. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. This has gotten way out of hand.
And I think that's a lot of problem. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to call in and talk with us and share your thoughts on this, or just want to speak on the subject in general, you can call now, 724-444-7444, PIN number 144-907#. Again, the number is 724-444-7444. And the PIN number is going to ask you for is 144-907. Appreciate the callers who are on the line right now. And right now we're talking to my man, Chris. How do I pronounce your last name, brother?
It's Barroso.
Barroso. Okay, cool.
The white way of saying it. There's two ways of pronouncing it. One is the white person's way, which is Barroso. Mm-hmm. And the Spanish way, you roll your R's, Barroso.
Oh, okay. Got you. So, yeah, get back to what we're talking about the camera phones, and I'm glad that you brought this up, man, because I speak about this all the time, man. When they brought our camera phones, it just seemed like a lot of us just went ballistic, and just like we just got ignorant all of a sudden, because they used to have this thing called, and I think the law enforcement will shut a lot of this shit down, the mannequin challenge. And the mannequin challenge was getting a lot of folks in trouble. Because we seen one on where these guys was holding guns or whatnot, playing the mannequin challenge, and had a camera phone and walking around seeing all the guys who was in the pose and turned around and got their dumb ass in trouble.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking. This is technology gone berserk.
Right. Exactly. And I want people to understand, some of these phones got the fingerprint thing on it where you got to put your fingerprint on there and it's supposed to unlock your phone. And somebody said something to me once, and I believe this is what's going on. They say, when you do that, that stuff is going to the FBI data. They can catch your fingerprints by doing that. I believe that. I really do believe that, because how did they come up with that idea to put your finger on the phone and it's supposed to unlock your phone? Where we getting that technology at? Just like a tattoo. Somebody told me when I got my first tattoo, before I even got it, and he made an excellent point. He said, you get a tattoo, it's a permanent mark. So you ever get in trouble by the law, they go out. There's gonna be one of your identities. He got a so-and-so tattoo on his left shoulder or his right shoulder, one on his back or one on his chest. And he told me that before he gave me that tattoo. I said, you know what? That makes a lot of sense that he's not lying because they are gonna identify you by that, your tattoos. So they got a lot of stuff that they coming up with in technology and everything that we act like we too stupid to see it in front of our face. So the thing is, what is a solution that we could come up with to stop it, or if it's a such thing as a solution at all?
Honestly, I don't think there is a solution because, like I said, people are looking for their 15 minutes of fame, and they're going to get it by hook or by crook, even if it comes at somebody else's expense. I don't think there is a solution. I think this will get worse as time goes on.
I agree. I absolutely agree, man. And I speak a lot about our younger generation and our children because the younger generation, we are the ones that they supposed to look up to. But how can they look up to us when we out here not doing right ourselves? The thing is, when we raise kids, I don't have any myself, but I've been around enough to know when we have kids and raise them, we want them to be better than us. We want them to grow up better than us. But how can we teach them that if we out here participating in the buffoonery and the fuckery as society is portraying a lot of us? How can they look up to us when we're not doing right ourselves? What's your input on that, brother?
Well, listen, we had an incident here in New York some time ago. Mm-hmm. It was an Asian man on the tracks of the subway. I don't know if this made nationwide news, but definitely here in New York it made news. Mm-hmm. Where a gentleman was on the tracks, and instead of this one guy, instead of like attempting to go down and at least push him into safer grounds or drag him up on the platform, he's taking pictures of the man on the track, and he tells the media, "Hey, I was trying to flash the train operator to stop the train." You're blinding the guy, you moron. How are you going to sit there and justify using the camera as a lifesaver when it turned into a light deterrent? Needless to say, the man got run over by the train, and that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Technology gone berserk. Horribly bad.
Absolutely. Let me check my chat room. Look like my chat room is frozen. Either nobody ain't chatting at all. Let me see. I hope it ain't
people
frozen.
The people think they're Federico Fellini all of a sudden. Like, seriously, this is technology gone berserk.
Yeah, absolutely, brother. Okay, look like the chat room still working on one eye. Absolutely, brother, and I agree with you. And we gotta do better, man, on both sides. We just gotta do better, and we gotta just come up with something. And I always ask this question, is it too late, or can we still fix what's broken?
I think if in this instance, they always, if it's broken, I don't know if you can repair it, to be honest with you, especially as something of this magnitude. It's kind of like, you could probably throw in your own little, analogy, and it'll fit just well. You give, especially, because kids always are curious, and you give them a camera and they see something like a fight. Ooh, this is my chance to record and put on all-star hip-hop.
Absolutely.
Something like that.
Absolutely, brother. You right on the money on that one. Right on. That's why I say none of these kids nowadays do not need no updated phone. They need a regular flip phone with no camera, no nothing on it. They need a regular flip phone, and when they get old enough to buy their own phone, then they buy their own damn phone. But other than that, if they going to school, get them a regular flip phone with no camera, no nothing.
Better yet, give them the old school camera where they actually had to go and pay to get the film developed.
Exactly, brother.
You gotta wait 2 days for it to what your finished product is.
Right. Yes, sir. I bet you're gonna slow down a lot of shit then, because they're gonna be so anxious to see the shit that they recorded or the pictures that they taken. Well said, brother. But I give you the last word, Chris. Thank you for calling in, brother. So I give you the last word. Any last words you want to say?
I want to give 2 shout-outs, and I want to give you a topic for a future show, a future stream. Okay. Chris Coleman, yes, we are going to get along real well. I think we think alike.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvia Ramon. Uh, yes, I invited her in here. That's my girl. She
Cool.
lives in South
I see
Dakota.
you. How you doing, sweetie? I see you. I see you.
You know, I told her I was going to be on and call your show. You know, hit the floor for a little bit. You know,
That's
I love
cool.
her to death.
That's
You
cool,
know,
brother. That's cool, man.
and then the topic I told you, there was a topic in the New York Post about guys being used for food dates, like foodie calls. I'm going to send you the link, and we're going to, you know, you want to hit the floor with it one night on here. You know, talk to the ladies about just using guys as a date. A guy that they have no intention of going any further other than the first meal.
Ooh, I probably can't speak on that because I had it happen to me a couple of times too, brother. I probably can't speak on it, but we're gonna do it the right way, man. Send me what you got. I'm gonna read over it, and I'm gonna holler at my man Chris Coleman. And man, if we do it, man, I'll make sure I hit you up, man. If your lady wanna come in and join you, brother, she could come on too, brother. I think there'll be a nice
Trust
topic.
me,
There'll be a nice
I
topic.
trust. Oh, Casey, I see Casey. Let's
Yeah,
talk
she
about
said let's
that.
talk about it. Hey, look, that's good. We
I'm
got
gonna
new
forward
people.
him the link.
Yeah, we got new people
I'm
coming
forward
in.
you the link, and
Okay.
then you can look it over, and then let me know when you're gonna do it, so I can shine
Hey,
in.
I will, brother. Miss Sylvia Ramon, thank you for coming in. Follow me too, just like Chris is. Friend me on Facebook and follow me. And if you got a YouTube account, follow me on YouTube as well. And if you're on Twitter, follow me on Twitter as well. You know, I do streams everywhere. And thank you so much for coming and join your boyfriend. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good, man. Chris, thank you so much, man. This definitely won't be the last time you coming on the show, right? This won't be the last time, right?
Oh no! I'm coming on more. Trust me.
Absolutely. Sounds good, brother. Sounds good. So, yeah, send me that stuff, man. And I might not get to it tonight, but I'll probably get to it later on when I get up this morning, man. And let me look through it. And if I got time, shit, we can do it later today, brother. We can do it later today.
I got you, man.
All right, you take
Stay
care,
blessed,
man.
all right?
Take care, man. Salute to you, bro. All right.
Be good, man. Take
All
care.
right. All right. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. Something just happened. Give me a minute. Hold on. Okay, y'all. I don't know what the hell just happened, but this computer over here just dropped connection. That's why I had the calls going on it. And I was gonna bring my man DJ C back in, but now it's acting a fool right now. So let me see if I can get it back. All right, Chris, I see it. I see it. Oh well. That well, I guess that does it for the phone call part. And it would do that now once the show was getting good. I swear it would do that now. I tell you, man, it's always something. It's always something. But anyway, in any event though, great points from every last one of you that called into the show. Great points from y'all who was in the chat room. You made some great points. The people who came in earlier and the people who still in now. It's fluctuating back and forth. So we still got people coming in, watching and seeing how the thing work or whatnot. I hate this damn thing to start doing like that. Just it's pissing me off. But anyway, I probably won't be here much longer. No way. Appreciate Chris Barroso for calling in. Appreciate Casey for calling in. My man DJ C, appreciate him for calling in. Great show as well. Great show as well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just shut it down. Casey, you make sure this ain't your last time calling in, and appreciate to my man John Grips for bringing you over here to watch, and you had the courage to call in. And that's the thing, we would like more women to call in, so maybe you would give the courage for more women to call into the show. And if you got other friends who you think they might want to listen to, hey, bring them over too. They welcome. They all welcome. Same thing for you too, Chris. Chris brought his girl over here, man. How cool is that? That's real damn cool right there. But anyway, though, thank y'all so much. It's 2:36. Oh, she said she'll call back. I gotta get it up. What? Yeah, it's still acting a fool right now, so we'll wait till if I get a chance, I'll do another show later on today. I'll do one later on today. But other than that, though, it's 2:36 my time. I don't know what time it is where y'all at, but y'all have a good morning, and I will see you next stream. And make sure y'all go follow me on YouTube as well under the same name, Chris Thorns. You can follow me on Twitter at cthorns1980. That is at cthorns1980. And you can follow me on here on Facebook, and you can message me anytime. Trust me, I'll get it. If you got a topic you want to talk about, shoot me a message. I get it. I look into it. If I can talk on it, let's do it. But then again, if I can't talk on it, I'll let you talk on it. Maybe I can bounce off of you. Y'all take care, okay? Peace out.